So, GameStop announced earlier last week, I believe it was, about a trade anything day. And this is a bad idea. I do not think this is a good idea. You could see all the restrictions here, but you could already see online that there's managers and employees concerned about what's going to be bought in. People already asking if they could bring in dildos, if they could bring in, like, no, teenagers trying to be funny. And here's the official rule, so we'll go over it and then we'll kind of more talk about it. Like, this is going to be a complete disaster. Customers will be limited to trading in one item. Trade value will be set as a $5 store credit. So I don't think that's interesting because could I just bring in a single bulk Pokemon card? Like I just bring in a random Pokemon card and then they give me $5 store credit. Like that might be worth it just to drop off anything that you have, really. Items sort of traded towards a promotion are not applicable to local trade restrictions. Suitable items will be donated to local charities. So they were probably using this as like a big write-off. Set includes a trade anything box to display in store that includes the exclusion list. And then customers are encouraged to review the full details ahead of trading anything on the website. And then here are the exclusions. Hazardous waste, material, chemicals, liquids, lithium-ion batteries, items containing lithium-ion batteries, weapons and ammo, dead or alive animals. Taxidermy items are valid for this trade. I think that means fur, which is interesting. Alcohol, tobacco, drugs, pharmaceuticals, legal or not. So you just can't bring in your old Advil, your old Adderall. I mean, just sell it on the street. You'll be better off anyway. Computers, which is an interesting one, such as desktop, laptops, notebooks, all-in-ones, minis, workstations, e-readers, tablets, thin clients, smart displays, virtual reality headsets with built-in processor, interactive flat panel displays with built-in processor, including certain map books. GameStop normally accepts and trade. Computer peripherals intended for use with the computer and weighing less than 100 pounds. Monitors, keyboards, keypads, mice. Pointing devices, external hard drives. That's a lot. I mean, it's not really a lot to go over. Like, most of this stuff is pretty common knowledge. I imagine they don't want the computers because maybe that interferes with like them being able to donate it and with their standard trade-in procedure. It's interesting that they're not taking in old stuff, but I could see why they don't want just like a bunch of laptops from like the 2000s. Disposing of that stuff are probably really hard. And then also with older laptops and such, you have just batteries exploding and then they open it up and there's just a bunch of battery residue everywhere. I imagine they don't want to deal with all of that, especially for $5. But the customer knows they're only getting $5, so people are just gonna bring in junk that they don't want, which they're trying to limit it to an extent. But man, there's gonna be so many people, so many teenagers that come in and they're still going. They don't have sexual items on here, but on another ban list they have like no sexual like items, no items resembling body parts at all. There's gonna be people in here that just come in here. They're gonna think they're funny, and they're gonna like bring in a dildo. They're gonna bring in a fleshlight. They're gonna bring in some used underwear, used socks, and they say nothing about used clothing anywhere. So that's just like set up for disaster, and it is at the GameStop employees' discretion. But there's gonna be so many people that I don't think the employees are really gonna care, and they're just gonna take anything because they're like, you know what, we hate this. We don't want to do this. Here, we'll take your shit-stained underwear. Here's $5. Another rule that isn't listed on here, or I guess it kind of is, because anything to trade in box, it is limited to 20 by 20 by 20. If you want some reference to how big that is, here's a 24 by 24 by 24, so slightly smaller than that. So you probably fit in like, I'm trying to think of something that you could compare it to. But here's like a 20 by 20 box right here. Just for reference. And you see going with GameStop's website. You see bring whatever you want. Trade anything day. It is December 6th. So you have anything to trade in? There you go. I don't think this is going to go well for GameStop. I mean, it's going to be good publicity. But man, like, I don't know what came over them to think that this was a good idea besides the publicity and like the write-offs. There's gonna be so many people thinking they're funny, just bringing stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone makes like a makeshift pipe bomb and like brings it into the store and like SWAT has to come in or something like that, even though they know it's fake. people are crazy, and they'll do anything for clout. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to be funny, and there's gonna be a lot of people that just are stupid and are gonna bring stuff in that they think is acceptable. I think they were even saying that employees should be ready or prepared to take in or deal with hazardous material. So that's a little concerning. I would not want to be working this day at GameStop. It seems miserable. But let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna bring in a single Lego block and get $5 for it? Are you gonna bring in just something you don't need anymore and you're just trying to get rid of, and GameStop will take it? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Make sure to trade in your old stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.